Okay, so after looking around, okay, so after looking around, after looking around the galaxy, I saw that there was not a barracks on Yavin 4. I saw that Wayland did not have a level 2 space factory, or space station. And I noticed that Rigo Vinda was not taken yet. That can produce capital ships, so let's take that now. So here's the dealio. The separatists have a stronger navy than we do. And if they have a stronger navy than we do, more than likely that navy is going to be stronger in the late game. With later technologies and likely more resources, that is a huge problem for us. So I have devised a strategy to deal with the separatists. We are going to have to go on the offensive. Not an all-out offensive, but we are going to have to secure some early targets in order to negate the naval advantage that the separatists have in the late game. For example, Mygeeto is a cash cow. We are going to have to take this planet from the separatists early on, and then after our northern flank is secure, turn around and head south. And directly south of the core worlds are these planets here. Fondor can produce capital ships. Yagdul has no bonuses, but it's still a critical planet because if we set up a space station here, we can control 3 different hyperspace lanes. 1, 2, 3. And further down this spine is Sulis, which can also produce capital ships. Iradu has a production time to the A6 Juggernaut, so we don't want to let that planet go. I believe that's a separatist ship, or a capital ship of some sort. Sluis Van also produces capital ships, and then, despite Dagobah being practically useless of a planet, Utapau also produces capital ships. So we want to make sure we have control over this whole spine of planets. So after we secure our northern flank, that is what we will do. Before we do any of this, we must make sure that we secure the core worlds. So Cato Neiomedia is going to be our first target. Cato Neiomedia also gives a bonus to research advances. So if we take this planet, by the time we have this research facility built, we will have a discount on the technology. So let's create a light vehicle factory there and a research facility right behind it. We want to make sure that we have a light vehicle factory and a barracks on all of our planets. And we want to make sure that there is not a single space station under level 2. So, bingo. This is what we will do. I'm going to dispatch Mace Windu, space station level 2. I'm going to dispatch Mace Windu to Mygeeto, and once he destroys the separatist structure there, we are going to move the Republic fleet in for the kill to mop up the separatists. Off he goes. Also, when it comes down to planets like Mon Calamari that support the Republic, we're not going to draft any forces. We are not going to draft any forces. We are just going to slap down a light vehicle factory and hope that they can deal. Yavin 4, slap down... let's slap down a light vehicle factory there, because I think the locals will help us there. And Honegger, We'll slap down a light vehicle factory there. But then when it comes down to planets like Shola, let's just draft some soldiers. The planets that we want to hold during this time are going to be, well, we're definitely going to have to man all of the worlds, all of the core worlds with clone squads. So there's that. We don't want any stones being left unturned here. We want to make sure all of our P's and Q's are good. And so the battle begins. Mygeeto. Until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen.